So I want you to design your own driverless vehicle.
I've designed my own bar from scratch, so interior design I love.
You need to create a brand and host a launch event.
She does have extensive experience with interior design. I know you're very enthusiastic about it.
And pitch your pod to potential clients from the worlds of leisure, transport and sport.
I would choose Sophie just because we're very passionate about interior design.
I've got a passion for interior design.
My vision ultimately is what I've done before. I've created a bar completely from scratch.
Because she loves interior design.
But this wasn't an interior design
What's
task.
interior design got to do with anything?
I did all the interior design, sketched it all, sourced it all myself. I want to create this in a pod.
OK, we need to make a serious decision. What are we going to do?
So I would like to do a party pod.
Sophie, if you've got a whole vision around it and you can guide us, I think we all need to be on the same page. And
Yeah, I do
that's
have
what's
a
gonna tie
strong
it in.
vision. And yeah, I really do want to go with party pod, please, guys.
Okay.
I was thinking something like rock star pod or star pod.
So obviously party could cover, I don't know, hen do's and stags are sometimes a bit tacky.
You don't want it to be tacky.
I mean, she said don't create anything tacky, and then created the tackiest interior I think I've ever seen in anything, let alone a pod.
I really want it to be the vibe. It needs to be ultra Instagrammable. If we're talking about colours, then I quite like red, green. I really want something that screams wow.
Another very customizable addition is the karaoke machine.
But we do want it to be innovative, an experience. It's a lifestyle, it's an atmosphere. We've come up with Star Pod.
The karaoke machine definitely makes it feel more down the party, hen party route.
So what sort of numbers and quantity are you thinking?
You get in there, it's all pink and red. It's like a giant mouth. You think like you've been eaten up when you get in there. So the headline was party, is that right?
I wanted to create something extraordinary.
Initially, a slight idea we had was an experience pod. So the visitors that come have ultimately an experience before they've even got to the event.
Which has changed from the morning.
In a karaoke machine.
And pink seats. So like, why
we're
do you have
just so confused.
What do the blinds come down for? What are you going to get up to in there then when the blinds come down?
Who's the old dude who picks you up in the Pimpmobile?
Oh, it's my dad. He's having a midlife crisis.
So we would have made it much louder, but the whole demographic...
Then it would have been tacky, though, which is exactly what it
What I wanted
said
to highlight was the whole concept and the whole demographic change, and I think the messaging got confused.
We want to lead on something that is a bit more inclusive, so it's not something that I think we'll take up right now.
Yeah, I like that. It says what it is.
Star Pod.
Yeah.
She wanted party vibes, she wanted an experience,
Yeah.
she wanted something that's out there.
Going it for a party because we've gone for a party pod, but she doesn't want it to be a party pod, but it is a party pod, but it's not a party pod because it needs to be an experience. It's how it is at this point in time.
A pod star.
Yeah, let's go Star Pod. OK.
Yeah, you happy with
Yeah,
that?
let's go Star Pod. And it seems we've just gone completely the opposite way.
But it's obvious that was going to happen because it's not mass market.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
Just to confirm, do you still want it shareable and Instagrammable?
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on the fabulous new Star Pod? Zoom out a little bit, please. It does look quite good. I just worry it looks like an explosion rather than and that's not really a good message if it does look like an explosion.
But it's not an explosion, is it? It's a party.
That would be incredible!
The karaoke, are we pushing that? Because to me, we're mixing messages because karaoke, stag do, hen do.
What is the...
So it depends what client you're talking to.
Are we moving away from the party theme?
Just forget, like, the party element of it, so to speak, is the experience.
This was a car crash.
I didn't want to go down the hen do, the party
you said you
route.
liked what we did,
I wanted
right?
something classy. I didn't want something tacky.
Did anyone say they didn't like what we did?
To be fair, I said I didn't like the name.
We've also got a mini fridge and glassware for refreshment. Well, thank you very much for your time. That's fantastic.
Myself personally, I understand the need to go that one step further and create an experience. We need an everlasting memory for those who visit your venue.
Star Pod. Sounds a bit like a karaoke booth.
So I think it screams a little Las Vegas Strip.
I don't think a karaoke machine would be a bad idea. If you are trying to create a fun experience.
I agree.
To me, it looks a bit like a Pimpmobile.
Yeah.
Again, we were just really confused after being told don't be tacky and we saw a red carpet and a karaoke machine.
Here comes the Pimpmobile! Gas! Gas!
The think a portable fridge would be good. It's refreshments on board.
Yeah, I thought while we're just talking about that as well, glass holders would make sense as well.
Agreed, let's go with glass holders.
Where's the karaoke then?
The mics were there.
What's it playing? Please release me.
Sounds that she doesn't understand the vision either.
Something innovative and pair an experience element to it.
OK.
We were all about creating those unforgettable experiences.
Yeah.
So I think anything that could play into that strategy would be really interesting.
I mean, why is there a karaoke machine? You told us you want something bland. It's for corporate clients, and we just need to pray and hope the client likes some feature and we get sales. So you want to keep it more simple. You want to keep it more simple, basically.
To appeal to a greater market, yes.
I am completely confused. Sophie told her sub-team tone down the party.
So I think the user base that would have an appeal for this is fairly limited.
Yeah.
Their logo design is a pod with a star on it, but actually what they put together looks like a toaster that's exploded.
It looked more like an impact graphic.
Right.
It's a strong look, and I think that does, particularly for a very kind of neutral transport organisation, I think that limits the appeal of it.
I get that Sophie did emphasise that she wants it to be an experience in the morning meeting, but essentially with it being in a party pod, I understand where you came from.
Oh my gosh, OK. Sophie's vision was party. She had this very clear vision of Instagrammable, bright colours, stand out there.
In regards to the starlight ceiling, I think that would be cool.
But you did say you want to avoid the party bus vibe.
Actually, wouldn't it be great to feel like a star and ride like a star?
Nick, it absolutely would, but even in a sustainable way.
Our corporate clients at the NEC,
they don't want to go too niche.
What is important to emphasise is that it's actually more of an experience pod than a party pod.
Yeah.
I think by focusing on a niche, it may be OK for events companies, but for HS2, not at the moment.
Would you be interested in 646,500?
No.
It's got the karaoke machine, we've got the drinks fridge, and we've got the funky starlight, so I think we've covered.
It's going to definitely be an experience.
My only concern is it doesn't get tacky.
Yeah, that's what our job is, to make sure that doesn't happen.
Absolutely.
And then she's gone and picked glitter walls, pink chairs, starlight ceilings. I mean, she's gone all-out party.
I love exactly what you said, and it's exactly what I said word for word before we come into this meeting.
On top of that, the pièce de résistance, you've got a karaoke machine.
You've limited your market with the colours and branding, and I'm struggling a little bit with Starport.
The morning meeting was based around your clear vision of party.
Of being out there.
And I know obviously what you said about tacky, it's a fine line.
Oh, it's not what I was expecting.
No, not at all.
Taking a peek at their pod.
I would say these people are all there for different needs, so don't be too niche.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to creating this pod for you.
It just seems you were backtracking like throughout. You come up with this big kind of concept in the beginning, and then as the day was going by, you were backtracking.
There was no...
So if you are looking to kick back after perhaps a meeting or you've had a fun sightseeing tour, you've got the karaoke machine in here as well.
Sophie, your words were, I don't want it to be tacky. What's bloody tacky is the inside of that pod. That's tacky.
I just think that the look and the feel and the brand you've gone for limits our ability to use it for that market.
I definitely don't think it's down the tacky route.
Like we said, it's not hen do's, it's not stag do's. We don't want to isolate the market in that regard.
But that, to me, doesn't look like a star.
But it's
that
out
looks...
there, it's a standout. Yeah, that's
that
different.
looks like an explosion.
Yeah, but that's different, isn't it?
I think we need to kind of untangle that so that we can clearly articulate it to the people that we're selling to. They're going to be sitting there going,
I know.
Is it a party pod? Is it not a party pod? What's going on?
At meeting, it probably didn't go the most smoothly. I feel like there's a lot of mixed messages.
It does need to be exciting, it does need to be fun.
Can we revisit the glitter? I think it ties in with the stars a little bit.
Yeah.
The colours don't clash that much.
The NEC had two problems, the interior and the exterior. They didn't like it
Can I
at
just
all.
say,
I didn't want to go down the hen do tacky
You said you wanted memories. I think you created migraines. It's about memories.
It's slightly quirky, it's niche, so we're talking one or two to get it going.
One or two?
Just to see.
The Star Pod really doesn't ooze experience for me.
I think we need to be careful it doesn't go into the tacky route. So I think we just need to try and keep things classy, but also very eye-catching at the same time.
Perfect, thank you.
I feel like I can sell, and I know actually I can sell, so it would have been nice if
How
we
many
had...
did you sell then?
I sold 0, but
No.
I was...
So you can't sell?
No.
Do you know what? I've had enough.
I think we need it to be very engaging, start to pitch, kind of sense the precedent.
No. So that was a question. No. And
so proud of it.
No. So